Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the mini adventures of Hawk and Key. I am Hawthorne, today playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, as you may know, I have played this before, but I was playing on PS4. Now I am playing on computer, PC if you will. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now, with his son Wenceslas, the idol of the Bohemian something, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother, King Sigmund of Hungary. And thus caused his brother to go like, you know what, forget it, I'm not dealing with your stuff, I'm taking this over myself. Because clearly I could be a better leader. Silver Scallops, 1403. A lot of smoke in the background. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh boy. Those are like the slums outside of town. The mine. Hello there, sir. Now, it has been long enough that I'll probably remember stuff as it comes back to me, but I don't remember most.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Hello there.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him.
Yep.
Now get up quick. The breakfast is on the table. Wait,
Do I
what's
have
this?
to? What's what?
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you?
No.
You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
We went out into the
Don't
woods and
worry,
I
it wasn't
poked
that.
myself on a bush.
I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Sure. Unexpected
Fine state
visit.
you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarers stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. It's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
For a
Thanks,
reason.
Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning.
Interesting.
They shouldn't be hard to find.
Matthew and Fritz aren't
Hello,
hypocrites.
I am
I
recording.
never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago.
Kingdom
I was
Come
young
Deliverance.
once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
You dropped the water bottle.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge.
Yeah.
If you made
okay.
yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief making so much.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table.
Okay. Is Pa
Father
angry at
angry
me?
with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need
Need
help?
me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine.
Okay. I'll be on my way then. Jeez. Oh, it wants me to eat it. Okay. Wouldn't hurt to take a bit. Oh. Yeah, I should probably get up. Go. Talk to Father, probably. Good morning, Wold.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the
What?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I need some money then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Okay.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
That it will.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right.
Money, charcoal,
crossguard.
crossguard. Got it.
Right.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Yeah. I guess I should grab the hilt first. Or crossguard. Hello, lads. Janek.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right, they're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall we start?
Come
shut up
on.
and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Why, thank you.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Yes.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
See you.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Perhaps. Well, now here's the question. Do I go and do what my father had asked of me first, or do I go to sword training? I think I'll go sword training, then the dude.
All you need to tame Mother Nature. Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
You can't be serious, though. In insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even. German now even the Pope.
Jesus.
What's going on here?
Deutsche spouting shit.
What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I think about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome, the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. All with his name. So that's it. Wenceslas commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. If he heard you talking like this, he'd have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to do. You'll have to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And
and
don't forget about things like you kiss the Sigismund's feet.
yes, but good men don't.
Talk of more pleasant things.
Deutsch
True.
has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king. Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too Matthew. To give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, The one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
Oh no.
You think we should redecorate for him?
Yeah.
Count me in.
Well,
I'm
I'd
in.
rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say?
Okay, you're the musclehead
But
that.
I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
Fair enough.
So, how? Are you
I was in from the beginning. I will do it.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Pardon me, sir. There's a person right there. Yo, Matthew. How are we doing
Are we
this?
doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Hello,
What do you
miss.
want, lad?
Your
I
husband's
just went
making
by the
trouble over at the
and
tavern.
Your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty! The fool! Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He already has.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Yeah, you should probably be quick with it. Hey guys. If we're gonna start now. Oh, wait. Reputation lost? Oh no.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Not really.
Nearly
clean,
as
but
good as having
yeah.
that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
Watch this movie with me, I am
What are you
recording.
doing here, Zbizek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh no. Square in the head.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
You wanna bet? Okay. Hook, strong, slower handed strike to the head, jab, direct hand blow to the face, kick. Okay.
I'll wipe my ass with you.
god.
What are you doing?
Run for it.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Matthew, Fritz, and Mateus. I think that went pretty well.
Good health to you, Henry.
Good health to you.
What else do you need? Come on up and sing. That's it.
His day will be
Hmm.
Sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
Yeah.
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Brits.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Yep. Main level up. Go with vitality. Wait. Okay. Stats. Marathon man. Fun. Okay then, let's see. What's this one?
I'll be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy ass.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard. Or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
Huh. Interesting.
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
Son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Okay then.
God damn!
You're going to cry now?
Not in the slightest. About you. Sweet, I earned a new level in unarmed.
Well landed!
Sod!
That god in the background is just watching this. Ha.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand? I mean, there's that.
Hey, kid. Do you want to learn something?
No.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Hope you enjoyed watching.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Bye.
I hope to like.
Oh, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.